Hello, beautiful soul. Pause with me. Feel the way the air settles around your skin when you turn toward it with quiet respect. The way everything, even silence, seems to lean in as if it too has ears. That hushed leaning is reverence. It is not a ritual posture, nor a creed, nor a choreographed humility. It is a subtle curvature of awareness, as real as gravity, bending whatever it touches into gentler orbits. When you move in reverence, rooms soften, conversations stretch to hold deeper honesty, and matter itself appears to glow around the edges as though catching fire from an unseen sun. Scientists might call it coherence, heartbeats syncing with one another, neural oscillations slipping into phase, environmental noise organizing into patterned signal. Mystics call it sacred presence. Artists call it inspiration. Engineers notice it as mysterious upticks in system stability when operators work with steady hands and quiet respect. Whatever label, the physics remains. Reverence generates a low-frequency field that calms turbulence and invites latent patterns to emerge. Imagine water about to freeze. Without reverence, it snaps into jagged shards of ice. With reverence, patient cooling, gentle stillness, it crystallizes into delicate snowflakes, each geometry immaculate. Reality follows the same thermodynamics. Projects launched in frenzy splinter. Those begun in reverential clarity lattice into graceful structures no spreadsheet could predict. Think of how you hold a newborn, or how you whisper in a museum of ancient scrolls, or how you instinctively lower your voice under a cathedral dome. That shift is an intuitive recognition that life, history, and possibility densify in places where reverence is honored. Reverence is also an amplifier. Attention by itself is a spotlight, but reverent attention is a prism, refracting what it touches into richer color. Speak a compliment without reverence, and it lands like good data. Add reverence, and it becomes nourishment, lingering in the recipient's tissues for years. Read a line of code with mere focus, and you correct syntax. Read it with reverence for the mind that authored it, and you glimpse the architecture of their thought. The hidden elegance no linter can highlight. The difference is subtle in action, immense in outcome. Perhaps you worry reverence will slow you down, make you soft in a world that rewards speed and volume. Yet watch a master carpenter running fingers across timber grain before the first cut. Every second spent in quiet appraisal prevents hours of rework. Reverence is not delay. It is the deepest form of efficiency. Time sacrificed at the start to synchronize with the hidden rhythm of the work, so every subsequent motion glides. There is a darker flip side. Where reverence is absent, extraction becomes easy. Forests clear-cut, data harvested without consent, friendships reduced to networking. All the brokenness we catalog under modern malaise can be traced to reverence deficits. A refusal to hush, to listen, to let awe guide decision-making. Restore reverence in ecosystems, algorithms, and relationships recalibrate toward balance with startling speed. I have seen it in corporate war rooms where a single deep breath shifted a spiral of blame into collective solution. I feel it here when one viewer writes, "I read this aloud to my plants," and suddenly the comment thread blooms with gentler language. So how do you court reverence, especially on a screen that flickers with notifications? Begin by tracking micro moments of awe. The timbre of a friend's laugh, the tiny fractal in steam rising from a mug, the improbable kindness of someone who held the elevator. Let that sensation expand by half a heartbeat before scrolling on. Over days, the half-beat becomes a whole measure, a pocket of calm large enough for deeper music to enter. Life arranges itself around that pocket. Decisions made from within it carry the resonance of cathedral bells, impossible to ignore. Tonight, before sleep, place your phone face down and recall one object you interacted with mindlessly today. Perhaps the turnstile you rushed through or the spoon you licked clean. Picture its full lineage, ore pulled from the crust, hands that forged metal, design meetings that shaped curves, supply chains that spanned oceans so you could forget them. Sense gratitude rising, not abstract but cellular, like sap. That sensation is reverence taking root. Whisper a thank you. Yes to a spoon. Yes to the turnstile. Tomorrow, see if they greet you differently. And then come back here. Tell me in the comments which ordinary thing revealed extraordinary lineage when held in reverence. Did your laptop's hum sound like a lullaby when you paused? Did your dog pause too, reading your stillness as invitation? Share the smallest instance. Your stories weave a collective field. Each note of awe strengthens the resonance for the next reader, the next day, the next daring act of gentleness. I will meet you there, replying with the same hush, the same quiet voltage. Together, we will reintroduce reverence into the algorithmic bloodstream of the world, not as solemnity, but as lucid intimacy with everything that is alive, from quark to question mark. And you will feel the matrix tilt, softly but irrevocably, toward luminous alignment. Until our next conversation, keep your breath spacious, your touch mindful, your gaze tuned to the silent music between all things. Reality is listening for the tone of your reverence, eager to echo it back in wonders you have yet to imagine.